Don't allow your desire for comfort to prevent you from stepping into the upgrade that you say you want. Far too many people say they want more, but they are not willing to release good enough for the extraordinary. And they're not willing to release good enough because good enough is their comfort zone. There's a quote that I love, and it says, "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there." So as long as you are fighting against the upgrade that you say you want, you're not going to be able to access it. Like, you can't access more until you release good enough. I can remember being in an unhealthy relationship where I was being physically abused, where I was being stalked, where I was being cheated on, where I was being manipulated. But because it was my place of comfort, because we'd been together for 6 years, I kept telling myself, like, you don't want to start over. It's going to be too much work. You got to get to know this person. At least you know him. At least you know he loves you. Like, I was telling myself all of these stories, and those stories were keeping me stuck. Your stories are keeping you stuck. Another story I had was, if we break up, would anybody else be interested in dating me? Right? That was the story I said to myself because I didn't like the person who was in the mirror. I didn't like my skin tone. I didn't like my size. There were so many things I didn't like. And it wasn't until years after that that I recognized, like, Jessica, you were playing yourself. Like, how did you allow this person to keep you locked in for 6 years and you weren't happy? And so for some of you right now, you've got to rewrite your script. You've got to change the story you've been telling yourself. You've got to release the limiting beliefs that are saying to you that this is the best that you can do. It's a lie. It's not the best that you can do. Listen, life is meant to be progressive. It's supposed to get better and better and better every single year. You have not reached your peak. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 25 or 75. It's not over for you. There is more for you, but I need you to believe it. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what anybody says until you believe it. You're going to keep cutting yourself short. And so today I want to encourage you to be willing to release what is not working. Stop staying in relationships for the sake of being there. For the sake of, I just want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be alone. Like, it's time. You got to let that go. It's time for you to live. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to go into a job where you're actually fulfilled. It's time for you to, when you get up on Monday morning, you're excited to go to work and not dreading it. It's time to get honest with yourself. There is more, but you can't access more until you're honest with yourself. You can't access more until you recognize that you have been cutting yourself short. You can't access more until you recognize that you've been a people pleaser. You can't access more until you recognize that you care too much about what other people think. Because some of you are in a place where everyone around you is happy, but you're not. Because you've been making decisions based on what they might say or what they might think or how they might feel. But listen, it's your life. It's your life, and it's time for you to make decisions that are going to serve you. Oh my. It's time for you to make decisions that make you happy. And that's not being selfish. We got to change this perception that something is wrong with making a decision that will benefit you. That something is wrong with making a decision that makes you happy. far too many of us are living lives that other people have built for us. And so it's time for you to recognize that you've got to live for you. Yes, you want to do things that make other people feel happy. It's not all about you. But at the end of the day, you've got to live with the decisions that you make. And if you're in a relationship that you know is not good for you, I don't care what nobody else thinks. You know it's not good for you. You know this person doesn't treat you the way you desire to be treated. You got to make a decision that is going to benefit you in that situation. You're going to a job that's toxic. I can remember crying to work every day because I didn't want to go there. And thinking, well, I have good benefits. I get paid well. I'm thinking of all of these reasons why I needed to stay. But I knew deep down within there was more for me. Oh, well, they pay well. Listen, you can't enjoy that money if you're laid up in the hospital because you're stressed out. You can't enjoy that money if you're not here to enjoy it. And so I need you to begin to think about you. You might need to take out a piece of paper and write down, prioritize me. Because if I break down, if I have a mental, emotional, or physical breakdown, what is going to happen to the people who are depending on me? So you're going to have to make some tough decisions. You're going to have to let some people down. You're going to have to let some people talk about you. They may call you selfish. They may call you stupid. They may say all of these negative things behind your back, but that is none of your business. Your business is your mission. What were you placed on this earth to do? First and foremost, you are here to live a good life. It's not going to always be peachy. You're not going to be happy every hour of the day. But you shouldn't be stressed every hour of the day either. You shouldn't be sacrificing your joy and your peace just to make other people happy. That's not fair to you. You shouldn't be the only one giving and nobody's pouring back into you. And so today I want you to really analyze and assess, like, who is really in my corner? Who really loves me? Who really supports me? Who really cheers me on? And who are the people who are parasites that it's time for me to love from a distance? I want you to be fulfilled in your work. I want you to be in relationship with people who love you as much as you love them. I want you to pursue your dreams and stop settling. Stop settling for good enough. Stop fearing the unknown. For some of you, the only reason you're still there is because you're afraid of the unknown. Rewrite your script. Change the story that you've been telling yourself. I need you to recognize that you're brilliant. I need you to recognize that you are an overcomer. I need you to recognize that you deserve more. It doesn't matter what you've done. I need you to forgive yourself for the mistakes you made, for the poor decisions you made. Listen, I had to go through this process myself because I recognized that there were some instances where I was literally saying, you deserve to suffer. I was saying to myself, you deserve to suffer because of this. You don't deserve more. And there would be situations where when good things would happen to me, I'm looking around and I'm trying to figure out, like, is this some kind of joke? Like, no, you deserve it. It's time for you to reward yourself. My God, for everything you've been through, for everything you've overcome. And you haven't even scratched the surface of your potential. You're sitting on so many gifts, skills, and talents. You're so concerned about other people that you're letting yourself fall apart. Set aside some time for you. Set aside some time for your goals. Set aside some time for your dreams. And I need you to evaluate who you're allowing in your circle, who you're allowing in your ear. Because everybody with you is not for you. Oh, goodness. And you need to understand that. You can't force anyone to change. They've got to want to change, and they've got to be willing to change. Stop pouring all of your time and energy into trying to get other people to do what you know they should be doing. And put that energy into you. Put that energy into your goals. Put that energy into your dreams. Put that energy into your vision. It's your time. It's your turn. Let's go.